Hello and welcome not back to a new series with me, Cubecly. I got a new skin, I know, because it's building. We're gonna play survival with building. I know, pretty incredible. You would have never guessed that from the title. Anyway, yeah, so this is just a survival world where I focus on building because I want to improve my building skills and stuff. But I'm gonna be walking you through how I make the buildings and build stuff. Yep, that's pretty much it. So, as you can see, I got some stuff going. I got some food sorted with potatoes from at this farm. There is a village somewhere off in that direction, which I got my food from. That's pretty much all I have right now. So, the idea, I'm gonna go straight into this plan. The plan for this whole area, right? So if I go into free cam, you can see I'm in this nice little hill area. I'm gonna clean up these jagged bits once I get more stuff. I don't want to be mining that out with stone tools. But if you didn't realize already, I got a bit of stuff just so you wouldn't have to watch me punch wood for about 3 hours. But yeah, so I have all this ready, and the idea is my starter base is gonna go there. It's going to be a whole village by the time we're done with this, maybe even a city and stuff. But we're going to have like farming areas, like a massive wheat farm, crop farm over here, because I'd like to have one of those layered farms. Maybe that's over there. And I'm going to have a bunch of houses and stuff over here. And the idea of everything is that if I do make a farm, such as an iron farm, I'm going to make it look good, because I want this world to look insane. But yeah, that's all I've got. That's the basic idea of this whole series. I hope you enjoy this series, and let's start doing things. So I have a design for my starter base planned out, and it requires moss. And how do you get moss? You bone meal it, it spreads, you break it, boom, moss. So I needed the bone meal farm. I found this skeleton spawner that's just down here, and off in this direction. Yep, there we go. I've dug it out. Took a while, maybe it took half an hour to dig it out. Stupid stone pickaxe being slow. But yeah. But anyway, I've dug out this space, and I think the first thing we're gonna do is make this into a bone meal farm, because bones, very important. Let's go. Okay, so skeleton spawner is done temporarily. This is not going to be the last version, because I'm trying to make things look good in this world, as I said before. And ooh, lush cave. This does not look very good. So you know what? I'm just going to close this all off, and probably go and organize my inventory a little bit. Jeez, it's dark. Let me try the torch down over here. Okay, but anyway, if I go into free cam, you can see there's a bunch of skeletons. I can't do one of those fancy ones with a bubble column yet, because I don't have soul sand. But this should be a perfect little skeleton grinder for what we need for now. See, we've already got a stack of bones. I think we should be able to leave. Anyway, I will obviously eventually be making this a lot better, but that's what we have so far. So the next step is to explore that lies should go sleep. Anyway, as I was saying, the next step is probably I should harvest my things. There we go, full harvest. We got a little over a stack, which is pretty good. If we chuck it into the furnace, the smelter's furnace, we should get it all smelting up nicely. Okay, well, let's turn off light levels, because that is bad for recording. But yeah, next step in grabbing all the stuff I need, which is moss and stuff, is to actually go get the moss. So let's go to the lush cave, I guess. Okay, so we're digging down underneath this tree, and what we're gonna do is probably just make a staircase. You know what? I'm getting tired of digging. We're going to the skeleton. Okay, let's pop down here and head down towards the skeleton spawner. And that means there are skeletons here, and if we dig through this, yes, lush cave, nice. So let's just quickly grab some moss so that we definitely have some before we forget to grab moss. And spore blossom, nice. We needed that. I got for a second. I didn't touch to break that, but I think that's it from this part of the lush cave. Okay, we have got all the, I should probably eat. We have got all the moss we need, and we've also got all the bone. That is a close, oh my god, okay, I'm really not going to a person. But that is everything we need to build our starter base, I think. We've got the moss, we've got the cobblestone, we've got the wood. That's in our chest if you didn't know. Well, let's just start building this thing. So the idea is, okay, so look, I'll head over and show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get some more moss because what we have now, the 52, I don't think is gonna be enough. But I've had an idea. What if I got moss and also cleared out one of these things, these floaty things, at the same time? I don't really like this one here because it's sort of in the way and above what I'm gonna build, and I want something nice. Okay, with this thing now gone, as you saw in the time lapse, I think I'm gonna start building my base. Okay, so here is the basic layout of my starter base. As you can see, I tried to go with a slightly more natural looking shape. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. Let's go. Let's go. I love that skeleton farm. It is so useful. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, the basic idea of this shape is that I wanted to go with a slightly like natural looking thing and sort of carve it into this mountain, half sort of. But this mountain will come like covering over part of it. But the idea is I tried to go with no like really any symmetries, but just sort of just place blocks down in a sort of circular sort of ish shape-ish sort of. But now the next step is gonna just to extend these up. There we go, now the walls are up. What I'm gonna do is design this entrance here. So how I designed this entrance, let me just quickly grab the blocks. I decided to go with the hobbit hole style thing because I don't think I've actually done that in the past, and I've also brought it out, so it's not in line with these logs. It's like this. It's like sort of pokey out. So that's what the entrance looks like. There are actually decorations here. There are actually mud bricks here, which I actually need to go get. I completely forgot about mud bricks. I'll be right back. And yeah, so let's continue. So that was a minor distraction, but I put walls here, lanterns on here. So I'm just, the idea of this whole thing is just I'm decorating it randomly. It doesn't have to be the same on all sides. I want this to be like an old looking, a natural looking thing. Like, yeah, just decorating it randomly so it looks natural. But as you can see, this is how my house turned out. I'm gonna add the roof first. So the roof, I'm just thinking of a flat cobblestone thing. So there you go. So this looks pretty plain from the bottom here. You can't really see it. You can see it a little bit, which is nice. But as I said, this is probably going to be covered in like a bunch of nature and stuff, greenery. Yeah, I'm probably going to overgrow this with some leaves and moss. And obviously the terrain's going to come down a little bit as well. Look at that, that looks so nice. That is a nice starter base, I think. Look at that. So the point of this is like to be one of the, so you wouldn't really think of it as much. It's sort of elven, I guess, but you walk, you're exploring the forest and you see a light in the distance. You don't think of it much at the start, but as you get closer it reveals this incredible spot. Now the last thing this place needs is this, the spore blossom. So I don't actually know where to put it because I had a tree on top of it originally, but I don't know if I want that tree there anymore. I might even put it inside when I'm decorating the interior. So probably what I'm going to do for now, stick it right here, just so we can get the particle effects going and make this thing look nicer. There we go, that's There's the particles starting to appear. Hopefully that we can get a few more to make this even more particle-ier, because I love these particles. I need them. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have time for now. I hope you have enjoyed this. Let me just quickly harvest my crops. Give me any ideas on the interior and any feedback on the whole thing. But yeah, anything you want to add, let me just harvest that and add crops. And oh yeah, I should probably do that thing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one.